Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Tuesday, August 6, 2024, the day after the big market sell-off. Let's see what's going on in gold and silver prices. We have gold down $7.30 to 2,404, and silver down 34 cents to 26.89. There it is, a 26 handle. All right, the GSR is spiking higher to 89.64. The U.S. 10-year is up today, counter trend to yesterday's plummet, up to 3.834, but clearly still in a downtrend. The dollar also up quite a bit. I think this is probably hurting metals. We got no benefit from the falling dollar yesterday, and apparently today we get punished with a rising dollar. Go figure. 103.12 on the dollar, again, counter trend to yesterday's big drop. Copper prices, let's see, copper we've got down 2.7 cents, a little below that $4 level, but holding a little bit below $4. And worries about the world economy slowing are definitely hitting industrial metals, including silver. Okay, we've got the economic calendar. There ain't much happening here today. Tomorrow, consumer credit. Thursday, initial jobless claims. That would be the one I would look for. And, well, I think everybody is expecting higher jobless claims, and we'll have to see if we get a surprise in the markets. The other thing that people are wondering about is whether the recent weakness in both the stock market and the labor market are going to force the Fed to an early pivot here, an early release. I'm sorry, an early reduction in interest rates. That could happen, and that could bring some extreme volatility to everything. Let's see. In the pre-market, well, that's bad, but not as bad as the stock market, I guess. We've got the Fear Greed Index at extreme fear of 16, which generally means we're going to bounce today. Now, we'll probably bounce to lower highs and then resume the downtrend. Get rid of that. So that's what I would expect. I would expect, the shorts are all going to cover and propel the markets higher, but probably will not get back up to all-time highs and probably will resume its downtrend. I think we have more downside in all markets, the Dow, the S&P, and the NASDAQ, and certainly the Russell if you've been playing that lately. I wanted to show you this just on E-Trade really quickly. And, so silver has been definitely showing weakness lately, much more than I expected. But this is a chart of SLV, which don't confuse the prices with the actual chart itself, but getting very close to the 200-day moving average, which is still in an uptrend. So I would not sit on your hands here. Watch silver carefully. In the 26s, I feel that is an extreme buy zone, and a lot of investors are probably going to jump in around the 200-day moving average. But we are fighting a weakening economy, which may not hurt gold, but may hurt silver, and that's why you see the GSR expanding to levels that I don't think are sustainable, but that is just me. Okay, and if you're looking for the deals, well, they're everywhere, and hopefully you have some money left here. Let's go ahead and do gold quickly this morning. We got a 1/10 gold eagle at bullion exchanges, 272. Moving on to the 1/10 Philharmonic, that is at BGASC, good price at 261.47. And on to the random deal. This is the quarter ounce random deal, one of the better deals out there. All the coins look reasonably investable. 633 for a random quarter ounce gold at SD Bullion. All right, and the quarter ounce eagle, quite a bit more at 652, but a good price over at Pinehurst this morning. We've got the half ounce gold eagle at Liberty Coin. I'm not sure why nobody's buying this. It's the cheapest half ounce gold eagle out there, and maybe not compared to eBay. You know, we try to beat all these prices on eBay, as you know, a little bit later in the video. 1,281 for half ounce gold at Liberty Coin. Okay, and in the 1 ounce gold category, bullion exchanges 2,468, but gold is up this morning on Costco. I'll get over there right now. Why don't I do that? I think it was the Eagle that is up. That's the only thing up this morning is the Gold Eagle, 2,509. And then if you have a 2% credit card rebate, and you have the executive club membership, which gets you another 2% at year end, you'd have that for a little over 2,400. That would be under spot this morning. So that if you have the money for big gold, Costco is where people are buying big gold. Okay, and then going back to random gold, let's take a look at the Krugerrand. We can get a Krugerrand at bullion exchanges 24.20, but still more than you'll pay for that Buffalo after Costco discounts. I like this half ounce Libertad here. If you like Libertads at Liberty Coin, 1,302, not a bad price. And let's do the foreign gold. I found this kind of surprising. Over at APMEX has got a good price on Napoleon. The 20 franc, it is not a quarter ounce, I'm sorry. It is 0.1867, a little less than 0.2 ounces of gold. But very interesting, they put a limit of 3 on these. I'm not sure why that is. Are 20 francs going into short supply? Very strange there. Okay, just thought I'd show that to you. Here is the 1/10 random gold over at SD Bullion, 257.74, decent deal there. And what can we get the Platinum Eagle for this morning? A little more expensive, 1,055. Does that mean platinum is bouncing, but silver is not? God, silver just getting destroyed this morning. And it was lower in the aftermarkets. Platinum up $8 and silver down 40 cents. I would look for a reversal today. Pardon me. I think something is fishy here. It looks like that 200-day is kind of acting as a magnet for silver right now, but I don't know, but very strange. Platinum is up and copper's only off 2 cents and silver's down 40 cents. What the hell is up with that? Yeah, I'm scratching my head. Okay, and if you want to get a platinum bar, well, it's going to be more expensive today, $9.85 over at Hero Bullion. Okay, Silver Eagles, one at spot at Bullion Exchanges, remainder of the tube at Bold Precious Metals, 31.32. I guess Bullion Exchanges got tired of giving away their Silver Eagles, but a 31 handle on Eagles is really, really nice, and we'll try to beat that on eBay as well. Okay, and let's see, nothing new at the U.S. Mint as far as I know. I've got my green light on. I think you want to be accumulating in here, and if you were someone that was waiting for lower prices, well, you certainly got them. I didn't see a retracement from 32 all the way back to 26. I just didn't think that would happen. But here we are in the 26s, so I've got to eat some crow, and but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be buying. I mean, how much cheaper is silver going to get, for God's sakes? Okay, my buy signal is still on. I'm not going to take it off. I don't care if we go to 24. It's not going off. And I just wanted to show this to you. This is CPM trade signals. And you may or may not follow CPM Group, but just what they're saying about gold at the moment. What they're saying is stand aside. So they're thinking gold is going to trade in a pretty wide range here, possibly down to 2,300. And volatility activity is expected to continue, and we're having huge swings in gold and silver. I mean, silver is having $2 swings in price. So, it could be 27 today, it could be 29 tomorrow, it could be 25 the day after. All the rivets are popping all around the system, having to do with the liquidity drain, which is somewhat touched off by Japan raising interest rates. and increasing the value of their currency and unwinding this carry trade thing, which means people sell tech, sell the dollar, and sell everything, because then everybody that's in tech is selling all their tech. People are liquidating their accounts. They're worried that we're going to lower lows, and I think they're right in the stock market. And, anyway, there's a lot of volatility. The risk premiums are widening on junk bonds. I mean, we're either going to turn around here with some other event, or we're going to continue lower in the markets, in the stock market. And while I thought metals would have their run before that happened, we are in a very dangerous time zone here between now and the elections, right? So I don't know. Stiffen your resolve and don't be afraid to buy the deals. But they're expecting volatility to continue. It's all about financial and economic conditions, which is creating an increasingly volatile market in general. And CPM Group has trade signals, probably much better than mine, but you don't have to pay for mine. And I'm using all of my experience over the last 10 years to predict buy, sell, and caution zones. And you can go with the pros, or you can just watch what I'm doing. Either way, it's not financial advice, but I'll tell you what I think. And anyway, copper putting a damper on silver lately, but watch out for that bounce. When it happens, it'll happen big. We've got one silver maple at spot at bullion exchanges. We have the remainder of the tube at bullion exchanges, 29.90 for maples. We've got random maples at Golden Eagle this morning, 28.94 for random maples, and they're probably not going to be shield guards, so not sure what you'll get there, but that certainly is cheap. One kangaroo at spot at bullion exchanges, remainder of the tube at Monument Metals, 30.34, but I might get those random maples. And again, we'll check eBay. Okay, I told you about the Noah's Ark coin being cheap. It is 29.22 at Bullion Express. Really good new dealer here. And the Philharmonics over at Golden Eagle are 28.45. Who is dumping Philharmonics? And I can't promise the quality, but 28.45 for a sovereign 1 ounce coin. Man, people must be dumping their silver here. And I guess the time to do that was at 32. There were videos saying, why are you selling? Well, now you see why people were selling. Okay, we got multiple spot deals over at bullion exchanges. At Costco, only the Gold Eagle is up, and it's a screaming buy. But, gold could push lower here. I mean, I don't know. Silver is much lower than I thought it would go. All right, junk. We got a great deal on junk over at Bullion Express. 204.09, 20.04 times face. I'm going to do the math on that real quick. 20.04 divided by, who are you going to call? 0.715. And they are charging 28 even, which today is $1.30 over spot. So junk not this is the best deal I can find outside of eBay. So junk not getting a lot cheaper here. It tells you something, doesn't it? Okay, we've got these walkers that are coming from Monument Metals at 202.13, 20.21 times face. And you may get some cleaned or slicks in there. And Monument Metals now has the Franklins as well, 20.26 for Franklins. Can't attest to the quality, but if you're looking for circulated Franklins, you may want to check that out, around 20 times face. The silver is just cheap. It's just cheap everywhere. Mama Baby Kangaroo, 57.69 is 28, under 28 per ounce on that coin. And the random 10 ounce bars are just going to be cheap, 283 over at Monument Metals. You can, throw a stick and find a cheap silver bar this morning. The 1 ounce rounds at SD Bullion are $30 this morning. The 1 ounce buffaloes, there's a couple of choices here, 28.29 at Kazoo Bullion. I'm going to keep moving through, and let's see what happens on eBay. God, these Libertads were so cheap yesterday, and now they are, I'm going to do the math. 798 divided by 25. So those are going for 31.92. If you have a 3% rebate credit card, like I recommend, links on my website, you would get those out the door at under 31 for random date 1 ounce libs. Okay, moving on. How about Eagles? That's what you want to know about, right? Eagles going for 33 each for spanking new 24s, and about 32 for Eagles. So the 31 deal beats Eagles this morning. How about Maples? We can get Maples for 752. That would be, let's see, 25. I'm going to do the math. My brain's not working. 752 divided by 25 equals 30 even for Maples. So Maples are going to be about 29.10 after credit card rebates. So that, the cheapest Maple yielding 29.10 was 752. And then we can get Britannia's for 758, a little more. Kangaroos for 759, a little more. Krugerrands for 757, a little more. So your best deal this morning is on the Maples, and that I think was beat up above by the big dealer. Okay, in the junk category, can we beat, let's see, 205 plus 210, 21 times face, it'd be about 20.70, no, 20.40. No better. No, yeah, it's about a push with the deal up above. Okay, moving on. Let's see, and Carson Cities, NMS 63, they're going in the low to mid 300s. Let's see, let's check out what those high relief peace dollars are going for. 14.90 is your cheapest high relief peace dollar. Okay, cheapest kilo this morning is 9.28. 9.28. Let's see, let's do the math on that. 9.28 divided by 32.15 puts you at 28.86 times 0.97 with a good credit card. Puts you at 27, let's call it $28. Yeah, these prices on eBay are not dropping as fast as I would like to see. The kilo kook is going, whoa, 9.90 this morning. So there you go. If you want to pick up a random kilo kook, 9.90, take 3% off, you'd be at 30 bucks off. You'd be about 9.60 on a kilo kook. These spot prices are so low, it's throwing me off on these prices. I'm finding seem high compared to these spot prices. Let's see, 28.24 for a 100-ounce lot. You'd have about $90 off. You'd be at about 27.35 or so, about 50 cents over spot. This continues to be one of the better ways to get 1 ounce silver. And by popular demand, I brought back the Coca-Cola bar, cheaper than ever. Not what I expected to see happen with this bar, but spot has just been plummeting here from 32 to 26, for crying out loud. Huge drop. We're giving up all the gains, unfortunately. We've got the 10-ounce Coca-Cola bar at $3.01, and then take about $9 off. You'd be at $2.93. $2.93 for this Coke bar through eBay with a good credit card. Okay, well, I'm getting a little depressed here, so I think I'm going to stop. Well, let's go ahead and do gold. Okay, cheapest 1/10 gold is $2.62 for a 1/10 Britannia. Take about $8 off of that. Cheapest quarter-ounce gold is $6.41. Take about $20 off. You'd be about $6.20 for random quarter-ounce gold. It says varied condition. I wouldn't buy that. I would get the BU rather than random condition. Who knows what they'll send you there. And if that is the same deal from SD, no, this one is from JM Bullion. Yeah, avoid anything that says varied condition. You just do not want that. Let's see, you'd go up to the Tudor Beast, the Bull of Clarence. If you're going to buy a Tudor Beast, I'd get the Tudor Dragon. Let's see if we can find the Dragon here. There it is, $6.55 for the Tudor Dragon. That's a nice little coin. I like that. Okay, moving on to the half ounce. Cheapest half ounce gold is going to be $12.20 for a bar. So that would be about $36 off. That would be about $11.90 or so. $11.90 on a half ounce pamp bar. Not bad. And if you want to move up to a sovereign coin, skip the talking heads here. I'd go to the Philharmonic at $12.66. Okay, and how about a Buffalo? Are you getting any cheaper? $25.34 on a Buffalo, and then that'd be $75 off with a good credit card. $24.34, $24.50, now about $24.60 for gold, for a gold Buffalo this morning. The only deal beating Costco. Let's see, how about the 20 franc? What are those going for here? 20 francs going for $4.72, and about $15 off would put you at about $12.58 or so for a 20 franc gold. I just feel like something's going to happen in the market today. Okay, pre-33 gold eagles, $24.38 minus $75 for a very fine gold double eagle. Not bad. And the gold Libertad, $26.83, $75 off, about $2,600 for a random gold lib. How about the 5 ounce Rolo now at $158 minus rebates? All right, there's stuff in my store. There's stuff in my store, some products you may need, some products you may need. There's the Amex card, good card, the PayPal card, good card, and some picks of the day. I'll let you go through those yourself. God, how cheap can this 10 ounce Dragon get? $3.06, very nice. Okay, let's go back and check spot prices again. Where'd we go? Kitco. I just don't know what's happening here. Look at that gold. Gold down $17. Holy friggin' mackerel. Okay, well, that's where we're at today. Stuff is cheap and getting cheaper. And we just got to live to fight another day, guys. And if you're buying, great day to buy. But looks like 26. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. GSR. Is the market turning down as well? What's going on in the stock market? Stock futures. Did we lose our rally? No, we still got the Dow up 151, S&P up 17, and NASDAQ up 59. My friend is texting me. Look how we just got punished. Okay, well, lower lows on silver and gold breaking down as well. That is where we're at, so stay vigilant, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.